So, let's just get, don't beat around the bush. Let's get straight to it. We're gonna be talking about pet peeves. Pet peeve number one: when people are uncomfortable yet they don't say anything about it. And the reason why I mention this is because it's it's something that a lot of people, like I in the past, have struggled with. Is being open and being honest with people. If you're uncomfortable with the situation, you're uncomfortable with a person, 9 times out of 10, if you pull them off to the side and say, hey, I'm uncomfortable, can you please stop doing this, or you can please stop saying this, they will understand and they will stop. If they do not, then that is a problem that they need to work on themselves. Or at that point, it's out of your control. But it is okay for you to say, hey, I am uncomfortable. Another pet peeve is, say I'm texting. Let's say I'm texting someone, okay, and I'm having a conversation with them, and let's say, hey, like this, oh, this happened today, right? Like, if you reply with the following, right? I say, hey, this happened today, blah yada yada yada. You reply with the following, okay, cool, lol, or just ghost. Like, how am I supposed to reply to that? It doesn't make sense. If you reply, I understand if you're putting lol for something, it's funny, right? It's lol, laughing out loud. If you put lol as like a filler, or like that's crazy or whatever, as like a filler, because I know some people that do that. I know some people that do that. I'd rather you say, hey, I really don't care. I'd rather you just not talk. And I say, okay, cool. Like, if you are not interested in doing something, it's completely okay to say, hey, I'm not interested in doing this. Now, there is a difference between saying, hey, I'm not interested in doing this, and going around saying, oh, I fucking hate this. I don't want to do this at all. Right? Like, you're okay to not, you're allowed to not do something. Right? You're allowed to say, hey, I don't want to do this with my friends because I feel uncomfortable. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to do that. Right? You're allowed to say no. There's nothing wrong with saying no. So, another really thing well, the only other pet peeve I have would be hypocrites. Because it doesn't make sense when you say something, like you talk shit about something, and then you do the exact same thing that you were just talking shit about. Like if you're like, I understand if you're working, but like, oh, I hate people who do this, who chew with their mouth open, or I hate people who snore, and you snore and chew with your mouth open. That's just being a hypocrite, right? And in that case, what the fuck, buddy? So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any ideas or anything you want to talk about, or like stuff for me to rant or something, put it down in the comments. Um, Other than that, we'll hopefully I'll see you soon, and